I'm Samantha Mollen.
And I'm Kottie Kreischer.
And this is Don't Worry About It.
Do we need to introduce ourselves?
No.
Are we keeping the title of our podcast?
Who fucking knows?
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I worry about everything. No, I do, but you do too.
What's up, Kottie?
Back again.
Back at Don't Worry About It.
I feel like we need an organic way to get into this convo every week. It's like calling each other on the phone.
Is Don't Worry About It a place, or is it just a state of mind?
It's a state of mind. It's yeah. It's both.
Oh my gosh. I'm feeling good today.
Like
It's
if you
just
called
like
me on the phone and were like, "What up, Kottie?" I'd be like, "What's wrong? What is someone got a gun to your head?"
Why? What is the difference when I call you on the phone?
I don't know. You just go, you call and you go, "Hey." There's no like formal introduction. Hi.
What are you doing?
I just brought a package of Instagram purchases with me to today's recording, and Sam just told me I look like a poor pirate.
Well, I thought she had bought all this real jewelry, which in that event I'm like,
who's buying real jewelry off
Mr.
Instagram?
T just arrived.
Mr. T. It looked cute on that woman's ginormous ear.
Does Lola have her ears pierced?
God, no.
I was like going to say put them in her ear just for funny.
That's a hot topic, too.
No.
No.
If you asked me when I was like a little girl, I would have, I had my ears pierced and I would have said yes. But now I think like, I don't know, I like an unpierced ear. Like I feel like you can't really go back once you pierce your ears, right? So you might as well just let them make that decision.
Wait, how old were you?
Not like.
Your dad's a doctor and your mom was a nurse.
I don't know, 6 or 7 maybe.
Oh, really?
Maybe.
Oh, that's an appropriate age. I had to wait till I was double digits. That was the rule in our family.
I had to wait, I think, till I was double digits to do multiple piercings. But in some cultures, I feel like they're piercing babies' ears when they're like
born,
when they're like a month or 2 old.
Yeah.
That I'm like, I don't know. I don't actually mind the way it looks, but I think it's aggressive.
I don't mind the way it looks, but it's either like you got to do it right at the beginning when they're not going to have a memory of it. Like now Lola's going to remember it. It's going to be traumatizing.
Yeah, I would rather my daughter or son, if they want to like say like, I want to pierce my ears. And I would be like, okay.
Yeah, let it be their decision.
Totally. That's how I feel about haircuts too. Like I'm like, I mean, I know you probably have a different mindset on this, but like all my boys had long hair, and Dominic, my youngest, still has long-ish hair. But I was never like a long hair type of girl. Like I wasn't like into guys with long hair. I never like really cared. But when they all started growing like this, like these beautiful locks of hair, and also there's something like super youthful about like the like longer hair on boys. I think you like shorter hair, but when they started growing longer hair and it looked so gorgeous, I was like, I'm not cutting it. I mean, I did a few times, and then I was like, no, I'm letting it grow. And then the day they tell me they want to cut it short, I'm fully behind them. But the few times I cut it, I would like cry and be like have anxiety about cutting their beautiful locks off.
Has Dom ever had a haircut?
He's had like a trim, but he didn't really grow a lot of hair like the other boys.
No.
Like he kind of grew like a natural mullet.
But his hair is like so loose and flowy. Like Luca's hair made me like during summer times with Luca, I used to go, oh my God.
So thick.
It's so thick.
Yeah.
It's all over his neck. I'm like, he must be so hot.
Yeah. I mean.
And he couldn't be
and
more
they wouldn't
handsome.
really let me put it up. That's the thing. I was like, can I do like a top knot? Like they weren't having that.
That's so interesting.
But little by little, they're definitely asking for shorter and shorter cuts, which I'm like, fine. Then it's not on me. For some reason, it was like this, like when I would take them and they would cut, the hairdresser would cut the hair a little too much, I would be like, oh my God, like what have I done? And I don't know why, like 'cause it was emotional.
Oh, I'm like that with my own hair.
Yeah, so maybe, I don't know. So now that they want it, I'm always like, it's all good,
Yeah. I just recently started cutting my hair, feeling comfortable cutting my hair. It used to give me panic, where I was like, the more it looked like LDS, the happier I was.
What's LDS?
Latter-day Saints. Like the long,
flowing Venus de Milo.
The inside-out braid.
Duran does not agree with me, though. He really wants Dominic to cut his hair, and also, like, I think is reveling in the fact that Luca now has like a full boy cut, and
he likes Luca's cut.
Kind of like on the way there. Ezra's sort of like in the middle.
Ezra's always been like decisive, I feel like.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I need to cut my hair.
He follows a little bit in Luca's footsteps, which I think is normal for like, like a younger child, like kind of following the older child's like, But I still feel like he's not ready to like go full boy yet.
Ted's hair's in a weird place.
You've always kind of done it short. It looks cute though.
It does.
So the other night, Kottie sent me a video of her mom and of her filming her mom and telling her mom that Bette Midler had died.
Oh my God. How sad is that that was the first? I was like, there's no one that she's connected to enough.
What gave you this idea? I wish I could post this online. And did you post it?
I posted it.
Oh my God.
You can
I
see it
was
on my
crying.
Instagram.
Is it on your Instagram? Is it on your
I
grid?
need to put it on my post.
It needs to be on your grid because
It
it's
does.
grid worthy.
It is grid worthy.
Literally, like matter of fact, I don't even think your mom knew you were filming.
No, she didn't. Because I was
And-
looking at my phone. She was sitting down. I was like, oh my God.
And she's like, and the mom's like, what? And she's like, Bette Midler died. And the mom, and
No, I just said Bette Midler.
yeah,
And she looked at me and goes, died?
Yeah.
I go, I shook my head. She goes, no. No. It was
such a random prank, but so funny. I was like, that is so messed up, but I loved it.
And how dark are we that when you hear like news like that,
Yeah.
you pick up your phone, she's like, how did it happen? She picks up her phone to go search. And I was
But
like,
your mom
doesn't
was like,
matter.
is so adorable. Yeah. And you really like, you can keep a straight face. Like I'm
can.
the worst. I like totally fold under pressure immediately.
really?
Yeah.
I don't understand why that happens to people.
I'm the worst.
I love lying.
Okay, so wait. Also, yesterday I was calling you to tell you this. So we were talking about. I think last week we were talking about spray tans and the ones we like. I like the booth. I like going to a place and just having like a random like automated booth spray me as opposed to a human. I just think it's a better.
The humans are so awkward, and they're always got like they're always like fit as a fiddle, and I'm like, I don't need you like asking me to lift my arms so my stomach can go up and you can spray.
No, I actually, the one who was coming to me wasn't fit as a fiddle, but every time she would
Mine
comment, like she'd be
was.
like, "Ooh, you look skinnier this time," or then the next time not say anything, and I'm like, "Do I not look skinny?" Like, like it's like they're looking at your body, and it's like, even though on occasion they're trying to compliment you, it's like it feels weird. I'm like, I'm like under the microscope. Anyway, I like the booth, but the downside to the booth is that it kind of dries your skin out, and then if you spray your face, which I like, it leaves like some. As it fades, it will like grab onto drier spots of your face and sort of like what look like sunspot
Looks
freckles.
like you were like standing behind the cow when it farted. That's what they call it.
You are so gross.
No, that's what they call it.
Okay, so you get
When you
those,
got like
right?
the sunspots all over.
So it's sort of like worth it. I feel like then you just like slap on another layer and then it goes camo. But
it looks
so yesterday,
good today.
it looks
yesterday
good today,
you
right?
looked a little dirty.
Did I?
Yeah, but in like a good way. Like sexy dirty. Today you look like
my face.
you look good today.
So should I? But my body looked good yesterday. It was
No,
just
your
my
body didn't.
really.
I'm just kidding. No, your body looked great. It was just your forehead was a little dirty.
It was the forehead. Okay, so there were some spots on my forehead, and I went home and I was like, "How am I going to get this off?" And we were talking about dry erasers.
No, you did not. It works.
Do you see the red spot on my forehead?
Did you use that on your forehead?
I dry erased my forehead, and it took like a layer of my skin off. And I was calling you
Are
to tell you.
you kidding me?
No, it was like raw. Like I didn't feel it. Like when I was doing it, I was
You
like,
weren't scrubbing. You just did a swipe.
no, I scrubbed the two spots that were like the worst,
Samantha.
and they came off. And I was like,
Do you know what else does
yeah.
it? Just a Clorox wipe. Just go ding ding.
well, okay. So I was like, oh my God, it worked. And then I was like, oh, it worked. And then all of a sudden it started to like kind of like
Burn?
pulse and burn. And then it got red and you can kind of still see it. And I was
can.
calling you to tell you I dry
You
erased my
idiot.
face, which by the way, if you want to do your whole face, might be like a great exfoliation, better than like a laser or something.
It looks like you had needle planing or whatever
you see
it's
it?
called. Dermaplaning.
Can you see it?
Yeah,
It's just this spot right here.
I know.
Okay. So then I took nail polish remover to another spot
What?
with a Q-tip, acetone. And then it came right off too.
I think alcohol will do it.
Really? Do you know that once I got a chemical peel? Have you ever had a chemical peel?
No.
It's like, I don't know that it did that much, but it's so before they apply it, they wipe your entire face with acetone,
Oh, ew.
which is so weird, right? And they do that so it dries. They want to dry out the top layer of your skin as much as they can
gross.
before they put the chemical peel on.
Oh my God, that's so abrasive.
It's so abrasive. And then like your whole face peels off over the course of like the next week. But like after the fact, I was like, okay, I don't know. It was just like, it wasn't anything
Fine. It's
that amazing.
You know what? The only people I think that is really effective on are people with like a lot of freckles and sunspots.
I feel like I'm getting them though.
You're not.
I mean, you can't tell with all this spray tan I
My
have on.
face looks like
So
shit
my
this week.
question is, should I be not spray tanning my face just because of
No,
like?
of course not. You keep spray tanning your face.
Okay. Do you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. But like just what? Like just do a little acetone alcohol if I get the spots? You said I look dirty. Did I actually look dirty?
No, it looked like you had a fresh spray tan. That's why I was surprised it was
But
D4.
it is borderline dirty. I don't know.
Did you have makeup on yesterday?
Like tinted moisturizer.
But you have makeup on today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the difference.
Oh.
So
dirty or not
but I
dirty?
was talking to my trainer today.
Does tan always look dirty on the face?
Sometimes. I don't think it ever looks good with no makeup. No.
It's like a slippery slope.
Yeah, it is.
But when it looks good, it looks great.
When it looks good,
Yeah.
it looks great.
Yeah.
You apply like a stitch of makeup
Yeah.
and you're golden.
Yeah. I got you. I got you.
I was talking to my trainer this morning about you and how you were saying like she showed up, she showered, and I'm like, and this chick never showers. Like she showered.
Me?
Yeah.
I never shower.
I don't know.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I feel like you don't like wash your hair a ton.
More than I used to, but okay. Continue on.
So I was like, she just showed up and she was like so fresh, had a spray tan all over her body, fresh manicure and pedicure. And I was like, what are you, like, what's happening? What'd you do all this for? And she's like, just to feel good. And I was like, it really resonated with me that I was like, I don't do anything for myself like that to feel good. This earring is so heavy.
Mr. T.
Yeah.
No,
where
I think it
need
does
to
make a
do
difference.
that. It does make a difference.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get a spray tan soon. Probably not today.
I think it's just sort of like overall motivation. Like it's like when you feel like, yeah, I just feel like it like gives me like a boost.
Yeah, it totally
a mood
does.
boost.
It encourages you to like dive deeper into your closet.
Yeah.
And like find things that you typically wouldn't wear because you
Yeah.
don't want like your liver spotted arm showing. You know?
Well, also like as much as I love neutrals and like, but I just, especially since it's summer now, I just feel like the tan, like a little bit of like
Yeah.
the pop of like orange on your nails. Like it's just like a happy, like
It's happy. And
playful,
you know what?
happy.
I hate summer. It's my least
Why?
favorite. I fucking hate summer.
Why?
It's my least favorite holiday. Or not holiday, season.
It's a
It
holiday.
goes fall, winter,
I love fall.
spring, summer. Fall's my favorite.
Fall, winter, spring, summer. Intriguing. I love fall.
Fall's
But my
my
birthday's in fall.
Favorite. When it
Why
starts
do you
getting,
hate summer?
I just always have. I don't know.
Like, why?
It's fucking
The heat?
hot. It's just like hot.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't enjoy doing the summer things that people enjoy doing, like sitting on a beach.
I've never enjoyed sitting on a beach, and I grew up like by the water.
Yeah, same.
But I actually now am like I'm enjoying summer in a different way now with kids. It's like it seems.
Maybe it'll make me enjoy it differently.
I think you will. I because it's
Hopefully.
not. I still don't want to go lay on the beach. Like I'm just never going to be that person.
Yeah.
But there's something like so fun about like before it gets blazing hot. When it's blazing hot, it's not fun for anybody.
No.
But we're like, they have like a little more freedom, like, for those few months. And I don't know, just that interaction with them is like, it's just a little more, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like that I've started to enjoy summer for different reasons now. Like I get to like
I get it.
be more flexible with them. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and at first, like, because since this is the beginning of summer, and I've been telling you that it's like I'm happy to be out of the routine of school, but I'm now like scrambling in a different way because it's like everything's like micro. Who's doing what? Like for
Yeah.
like, and it's just like small periods of time. Like I'm going here for an hour. I'm going here, but
Yeah.
but again, at the end of the day, we're like staying up late watching movies and like sleeping in
That is
longer,
nice.
and it's just that's kind of fun.
Yeah, I let Ted stay up till like 10:30 last night.
Do you find yourself going to sleep later because of it's like light until like 8:15? No. You're not staying up later?
No. I don't know actually. No, I don't think so.
What time do you go to sleep?
I go to sleep when Ted goes to sleep, so anywhere between like 9,
Midnight and 1
9.
a.m.?
Usually.
Interesting. I feel like I'm not a late night person at all. I mean, late night for me is I'm going to sleep at
You're
like 10:30,
pretty late.
11.
You're pretty
I'm not
late.
though.
I think in the grand scheme of things you are.
Maybe, but I don't know. Lately, it's like by like I don't know. It's
I
like it's light outside, and then I'm like,
I
wait,
got into
hold on,
bed-
it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I got into bed the other night and it was light outside. And I was like, this is weird. I guess I'm going to sleep. Okay. It's like we should.
What time?
It was like 7. It was like 8 o'clock. I was like, and Mike, it really depresses Mike. He can't do it. He's like, I can't.
Going to
can't
sleep
go
that
bed
early?
at 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
And he's really sick. He can't shake it.
not COVID. Did you test him?
No. Actually, that would have been a novel idea.
I think you should.
like
I don't
a
know.
chronic cough.
I was saying this the other day. It's like I'm still testing when anybody gets sick, but it's like it seems few and far between. But it is still like totally around.
I know when that girl texted me her positive test, I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
that's so weird. Why would you test?
Luca's friend, too, who was supposed to be in camp all week with him, was like, oh, I have COVID. I'm like, whoa.
That's so interesting. It's
I
like,
know.
I can't believe it's still circulating.
I know. It's really wild.
It's really wild. And then you've got everyone like jumping on that bandwagon being like, see, told you the vaccines didn't work. I'm like, it's a pretty like ignorant thing to say. Like, maybe they're working because no one's getting really fucking sick anymore.
And it's the same thing with like flu shots. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, they can be super effective one year or for certain strains and then not the next year. I mean, you don't
The virus
totally
could be
know.
dying down, you know?
Or morphine. I mean, you don't totally
Yeah.
know, but like, and at the end of the day, the pros outweigh the cons.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
in any situation with vaccines, but that's just my opinion.
Wait, what was I going to tell you? It was super interesting.
Tell me.
I came in hot thinking about it. Oh my God, I took Samantha to Home Goods for the first time yesterday after our podcast.
Oh my God. That
I've
is like
never felt
hell's
someone,
waiting room.
I've never felt someone more uncomfortable.
It is like,
I could feel the discomfort in your body.
I mean, because it's like not even a store. It's just like a random hodgepodge of like where stuff goes to die. It's like, here's a random pot lid, and here's like
most of it
a
makes-
broken glass. Do you want it? Like it's almost like an outlet of like broken random expired
Dreams
shit.
of broken dreams. It was like
Boulevard
here's-
of broken dreams.
They had in our Home Goods right up the street. They've got a very princess carriage that they're selling for $9.99.
It is tchotchke.
And I'm like, who
and
the
it's,
fuck?
I mean, I can't. How and
Or it's
the,
like-
the demo, the people in that store. It was like just like like one guy in like this skin tight like tank, and then like an older couple like walk. I'm like, who are these? What is going on? And what are they buying?
They're buying the statue of the frog contemplating life.
Oh my God! Live, laugh, love.
Ugh. I mean,
can't.
some of the shit. The holiday tchotchke
If you
in there.
ever go in there again, or try to take me in there,
I was
again,
thinking about going back after this.
No, you are not.
I swear to God.
For what?
To get produce containers.
To get produce. They sell old produce.
Could you imagine?
It's gross.
And we're walking out, and Samantha says,
It's like worse than Marshall's, but like Marshall's owns them.
it's not worse than Marshall's.
It's not.
Have you ever been in a Marshall's?
I mean,
exactly.
not anytime. Not recently. No.
I'm not familiar. Let me tell you something. I went to a Kohl's recently. Have you ever been to a Kohl's?
Like Home Depot.
No.
Oh, what is
I
it?
think it's a department store.
Oh, Kohl's. KHOLS.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't been in, but tell me all.
Because
tell me all about it.
Because Ted is super into Nike gear right now, and I'm like, the fact that
Ew.
he's wearing all Nike gear makes my body cringe. So I'm like, I'm not paying full price for it.
Yeah.
So I went to Kohl's.
Yeah.
It was like a floor of Nike gear, and so and they had Nike shoes for kids, like a ton of options.
Where is a Kohl's?
Pretty far, Sun Valley.
Idaho.
And I was like, I bought all this shit I have to return. I'm like,
Where
looks
is
like
Sun
it's
Valley?
going in the dumpster because I'm not driving 12 miles. to
Sun
get a-
Valley, California.
Yeah. I don't know where it is.
Odd.
It is odd, isn't it?
It's very odd.
Yeah. And then we're leaving Home Goods yesterday. I went to go buy a baby lamp. Oh, I was going to buy a side table, but Sam kind of killed the buzz. She's like, you need to start buying nicer shit.
Go to Target. Target has nicer stuff than that. But
I know.
Ugh.
It looks like it's a lot of beach house stuff. Or it's like every day's a holiday.
Like a cardboard beach house.
It's pretty bad.
I can't.
I can drop so much money in a Home Goods.
So I'm planning Dom's birthday party. I booked I told you, I booked the ice cream cart, and I'm booking the face. Okay, do I want airbrush face paint or do I want regular face paint?
Regular.
Okay. Oh, and then I saw that they do caricatures, like sketching.
That is
How fun is
awesome.
that? I want to do that.
Awesome.
And then what was the other thing I was going to ask you about? Oh, and they also do like a slime table. You can make slime.
Amazing.
Or a hat making table. Which would you prefer? Like where like they have like baseball hats you can draw on them and do like stuff to them, or like you can make tote bags.
In theory, that sounds cool, but it's like
Because the hat or the tote bag you're going to be able to like take home and like I don't know maybe use. The slime is probably like
their age would be so into slime.
Or this place is awesome by the way.
Thank
They
you.
do a pet rock table.
I thought you were going to talk about they do unicorn hair.
Oh, they do, but I mean, I would love that.
I don't even know what that
I think
looks
it's going
like.
to be mostly boys. Oh, it's like where they braid in like colored hair or like glitter strands. They did that at my nephew's bar mitzvah.
For girls?
For anyone who wanted it. It was kind of cute. Oh, a pet rock table, which I thought was funny. So it comes with like, there's like a whole like thing of rocks in the middle, and then you get like a little box. It's almost like a pound puppy, like
That's
little
cute.
carrier, and then it's like an adoption certificate, and then you decorate the rock and put eyes on it and take it home with you.
I would do face painting and caricatures.
Yeah, I think so. But I was like, these are the cutest ideas.
And then
6-year-old birthday party we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the sky's the limit, really.
Cutest ideas.
Cutest ideas. And I feel like the bounce house options are not great.
You know what? This party I went to, they just got, and you see it on Instagram a ton.
Yeah.
You know those just solid white bounce houses?
No.
Just open?
No.
You've never seen it? It's like a castle. It's a white castle.
Oh.
And it's one side of the entire bounce house is completely open.
Uh-huh.
And this company, the Amazing Kids Company, the other one I
Yeah.
sent you,
Uh-huh.
they did a bunch of activities with the boys.
Uh-huh.
The boys were into it more than the girls.
I've used them before.
Yeah. Where it was like stuff on the bounce house and then racing to the other side. It was like open-ended stuff. It was
Where
kind
do
of nice.
I find that bounce house? I feel like all
I'll
of
send
them
it
are
to you right now.
Okay, I feel like they're so cheesy and lame.
No, you'd totally be into this one.
Okay.
Let me see.
Safe though?
Totally safe, but it's not like they're trapped in a bounce house. It's open and it makes
I
it more
hate that
fun.
feeling of being like I hate the feeling all of these bounce houses
Like, look at that.
are like oh.
You know what I mean? It's totally open, so everyone
Can
just
you find
jumps
me
in and
one of
jumps
those,
out.
please?
This one's only $2,200. You should buy it.
No, I don't. I just want to rent
Do you
one.
want to split it
No.
and then we'll have it?
No. Hell no. I just want
Really?
to rent
Why?
one. Because I don't want to deal with storing anything.
So I started.
But I hate not being able to see the kids in the bounce house, right? Like, you're like, are you okay? Like, is somebody, like, hurt? I mean, you can't see anything in these
Can't
bounce
see
houses.
shit in the bounce houses.
And then, like, those combo ones that, like, disappear into the slide, and you're like, do I have to go in there and, like, pull you out?
Do you know what's really fun you should buy for the summer?
What?
Those inflatable slides that you put on the end of the pool.
Oh. Like, my
So much fun.
really?
Oh my God.
Are you getting one?
Yeah, I'm going to buy one.
Will you show me? Mm-hmm. So I'm getting Luca ready for camp and his first sleepaway camp.
Wait,
he's
how
11 and he's going to sleepaway camp for 2 weeks. Normally that age group goes for like a month, but since it's his first time, I'm only sending him for 2 weeks. But the list is so extensive of what I have to send with him. I mean, I might as well be sending him to college.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you have to send?
Okay. I literally, like off the top of my head, I have to send like bedding, like, you know, a pillow, pillowcases, sheets, blanket, a life vest because he's going to be like kayaking. I have to send a paddle, a paddle, a full rain suit.
Fuck that. A rain suit.
A Baja, have you heard of a Baja bag? It's like a dry sack or Baja sack. It's like when they go kayaking to like keep everything dry. It's like this huge back. I mean, I'm dead. And
Does
then,
he know anyone going?
They have to wear khakis on Sundays with like the camp shirt. So it's like but now I'm literally buying him everything from Target because he loses everything. And then like I suffer over it because I'm like, I then go on witch hunts trying to find stuff. And then I suffer because I'm like, great, I just bought you a $100 North Face jacket and it's gone. Like literally it's gone. But this happens all the time. He loses lunch boxes. Was I telling you this?
I was over the last
lunch
time.
Boxes, water bottles, everything.
Said he lost something. You're like, well, then you're never going to have one of those again. And I was
well,
like,
because it's like it's repeated, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, kids lose stuff, granted. But like he really, I don't know. He can't like, hopefully he'll outgrow it, but he can't wrap his head around like being like keeping track of stuff. And you know me, I like would rather buy the nicer thing than buy the cheapy thing that's going to like fall apart, you know, in like a year. I'd rather buy the nicer thing that's going to like stay better longer than Ezra can wear it, than Dominic can wear
pass
it.
it down. Yeah.
But then it's like when I buy the nicer thing and like within like a month it's gone. And that's not every single time, but it's like it's so frustrating. And then luckily my nanny is amazing. She's like a bloodhound. She'll pull out the most random stuff from Lost and Found that I didn't even know was missing. She'll be like, "Oh, look at this. Look at this." I'm like, "Okay, amazing." But after that, if it's not in Lost and Found, it's basically like into the abyss and it's gone. So I've been ordering everything from Target as cheap as I can find. But like, and I don't even know like what bag I'm going to fit all this stuff in. It's like, I mean, like the pillow alone is going to take up half the bag.
You know what you're going to have to do?
What?
You're going to have to. how in the world? I mean, he can carry on the pillow, but you and Duran, is the whole family going to drop him?
Yeah.
You guys are all going to have to pack carry-ons and then check bags for him.
I'm hoping to get it all into one bag, but we'll see.
You are fucking dreaming.
I mean, I'll send you photos if I do it.
You need a huge duffel bag is what you need.
No, a rolling duffel. That's what I'm...
Rolling
yeah,
duffel.
like...
Oh,
like
I have the best rolling duffel.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
From where?
Huge. My mom bought it years ago for us. And
Oh.
I was like, God help me if I ever have to stay in another location that long to necessitate the use of that body bag.
It'll be interesting to see how much stuff he like actually brings back because... But actually now if like nothing comes back, I'm not even going to be mad. Because I'm
all
sending him
that
with like the
crap's gonna come back. Yeah.
cheapiest stuff. So they want you to like tape like the list of the things that you pack. I actually appreciate the list because it'll be like it's all these really extreme things that I'm like, wait, what? But also it'll be like 8 pairs of pants, like 4 pairs of pajamas, like it goes through the whole thing, like 3 laundry bags, like, so it's easy, but they want you to tape the list to the suitcase so that on the return, the kid is like checking stuff off in theory. So we'll see what comes back.
Yeah, I have a friend whose kid, maybe she's in 2nd grade. I think she's going to camp for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
That is bananas.
I think if like your parents grew up doing that,
Yeah, it's definitely
then you're
is.
like, it's not that weird. And
I
the
mean,
kids end up loving it mostly.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's like camp.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. But I just don't know what I would do. Could you imagine
if your kids were gone?
all your kids were gone for 6 weeks?
Well, Ezzy and Luca are going to be gone for like almost 2 weeks, and then I'll have just Dom.
It's going to be amazing.
I know I'm gonna
'Cause you
come over
get
all the
one.
time.
You'll have one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
and a little sad, but we'll see. It'll be fun. We'll make it fun.
That's going to be fun.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
So Luca made me buy him this thing called the ostrich pillow. Have you seen it?
I feel like I've heard of it.
It's hilarious. So it's like basically like a helmet of a pillow.
Oh,
there's like,
yes,
there's
for
like
planes and stuff.
There's like a cutout for your, or like it shows like someone sleeping at like a desk. So it's like if you just want to like put your head down, and then there's like a place for your hands to go in.
Oh, yeah, I've seen these.
So he was like begging for one, and I'm like, you know what? He might actually. And then they also show you like just cuddling with it because it's like actually like kind of beanbaggy feeling. So I got him one, and it came today, and he thought he was like wearing it like playing video games. He just thought it was so funny, but you can't really see out of it. I'm like, is this like a safety hazard? But I guess not. I mean, you can breathe.
I wouldn't trust Dom in it.
But it's so funny looking. Do you want to see it?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. Like the little guy sleeping on the plane, or he's like,
Yeah.
"Mink."
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Isn't that
It's
not
so weird that he wanted that.
And his friend was over and was like, you got the ostrich pillow? Like, he was so excited about it. So funny.
Ted has friends over today because he's not in school. You know what he said to his friend? I was
What?
like, who are you?
What?
You're a monster.
What? Why?
He was like, his friend came over to play, and he's like, just so you know, I have another friend coming over later, so when he gets here, you're going to have to leave. I was like, Ted!
What?
I was like, no.
Does he not like that kid or something?
No, he likes both of them. But I guess he doesn't want to, like, cross-pollinate.
Oh, my God.
I was like, dude.
That's horrible.
I just put
Cross-pollinate.
these, this is day 2 of having baked Cheetos.
Yeah.
in-
Oh, yeah.
in
Are
our
you going to eat
studio.
more?
Well, I just put it into my fitness pal to see how bad it was.
How bad is it?
Not bad. It's like, I would love to have a nutritionist on one day.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have so many questions.
Yeah.
Like, is it better to kick it old school and just cut your calorie intake? Like, have a caloric deficit? Or is it better to do macros, which is the complete opposite, that you don't care about?
See, I don't think there's one answer.
No, I'm sure there is. There has
You
to be.
think?
Do you do the blood type diet? Do you do Mediterranean? Do you do Atkins?
But I think it depends on who you ask.
Well, I want to ask the best.
Yeah.
I want to know all the answers. I feel lost at sea with all this.
I know, but because I don't think there is an answer. I think it depends on who you ask. It depends on like your lifestyle. I think it depends on like a lot of things.
I mean, my go-to, if I could have anything in LA right now,
Yeah.
it would be the Godfather, the Godmother, whatever it is,
Oh.
from Bay Cities.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's a bomb.
It's the bomb.
But I would modify it so they didn't toast the shit out of the bread so you don't chip your tooth.
Oh, I love a crunchy
Oh, I don't.
hard. Yeah, you don't like that. I like
don't
a
like it.
hard, like
it could be on a
cement,
soft Subway sub. Oh my Lord.
Ew. Gross.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do Mendocino or, you know what I really, tell him to look at Uncle Polly's.
Oh, that's our friend's. He's one of the owners of.
Oh,
Uncle
really?
Polly's. Yeah,
I'm dying to try it. It looks so good.
I haven't had it, but it looks good. Yeah. So my mom's now telling me that she doesn't want to drive a car anymore.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
So my mom lives in San Diego, and we live in LA, and it's about, if you time it right and you're not stuck in traffic, I would say it's like.
Hold on.
What?
You're saying she doesn't want to drive to LA anymore.
First, I'm getting to that.
Okay, go ahead.
So I would say if you time it right, you could probably get to me to her or vice versa, whatever, either way, in like around 2 hours.
Yes.
It's like whatever. And then she doesn't want to do that. She would rather fly to like Las Vegas and then connect and go fly to Burbank than literally and spend like however many hours doing that than drive up, right? So then she was taking the train, but then the parts of the train track are like falling into the ocean. So she doesn't want to do that.
What? I didn't know that.
I mean, like they're fixing it, but like so there's some connections now, whereas it was like a little bit more straightforward before, but still took like double the time that it would take to drive. Fine. And now she wants to like fly. But then I said, Mom, like, can't you just drive to LA? She's like, you don't understand. When somebody, at my age, she's 69, at my age, driving just gets harder and harder. And I'm like, what? She's like, in fact, I don't even like driving at all. I don't even want to drive here in San Diego. And her mom, I think, never even had her driver's license. Like, I remember I used to go stay with my mom's mom, like in the summers, and she never drove. Only my grandfather drove.
That's so interesting.
Isn't that weird?
Well, not for that time, not your grandmother.
It's not that weird.
But
for
your
her.
mom.
Yeah, like she was like so like mobile and like, I don't know. It's just so strange. Now suddenly she's like doesn't want to drive.
It'd be easier just to Uber than fly. It's cheaper and easier to Uber than to fly.
Oh, so I was looking at Uber costs to do that, and
How
I
much
think
is
like,
it?
well, it's anywhere
like
from
400.
Okay, so like an Uber Black would be 400 one way. An Uber like X would be, it's like depending on the time, I think, depending on traffic. So when I was looking, it was like, I don't know, evening. So the Uber Black was like 450, and then the Uber X was like 175 or something.
Oh,
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
I would want way more than 175 to drive someone to San Diego. I'd be like 600 minimum. That's my rate. Like I couldn't 175. No, thank you.
Right?
To sit in a car with a stranger for 2 hours.
But think about it. Then the return, are they trying to pick up rides on the return? I mean, it seems weird. I don't know how they like calculate how they do the math. But it is like one ride instead of like them picking up a bunch of different people.
It's crazy,
right?
Yeah. No,
I don't
thank
know.
you.
I'm like, Mom, so like now she might as well live in like, I think it'd be easier if she lived in like Phoenix.
Yeah, 100%. What's keeping her in San Diego?
I don't know. You should ask her. It's unclear.
When am I going to see her?
She'll be at the party.
But we have Benihana next week for Dom's
Yes,
birthday.
we have Benihana.
The sodium-packed meal.
Oh, I love Benihana.
Of course you do, but you wake up and like none of your jewelry comes off.
Oh my God. So Dom kept telling me his friend's dad managed Benihana. And I'm like, huh. I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, Leo's dad manages Benihana. I'm like, okay. I mean, I guess it's not like outrageous. Like, it's not an outrageous thing. Like, I'm like, maybe he does. Maybe he manages Benihana. Maybe he's the GM for like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Multiple Benihanas. Who the hell knows? I wasn't like really questioning it. And then I kept forgetting about it. But the kid kept saying it to Dom. And so then we were at like a soccer practice or something, and I asked the sister, who's Ezra's age, she's 10. I was like, does your dad work at Benihana? She's like, no, he's in real estate. I'm like, I'm dead. Dom's just been like duped. And then I called the little boy over, Leo. I was like, Leo, you told Dom that your dad works at Benihana. He's like, I know. I was just kidding. Like, what?
Stop it.
What? I was like envisioning the dad like managing a Benihana.
I mean, believable.
Yeah.
No, he does real estate.
I know. Like, that's a far cry from managing Benihana. If I managed Benihana, I would be eating Benihana like on the reg.
I don't know.
Would you just be over it?
I don't know. The soup is bomb. Soup's bomb. Rice bomb. The rice is to die for.
I mean,
do you know you can get spaghetti or something there and like noodles instead of rice?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Bad decision.
But the meat, I remember thinking, God, this meat's good when I was little. And now it's like,
what do you get?
I get the half chicken, half steak, fried rice, veggie fried rice, half chicken, half steak. And then I get the vegan or the vegetarian soup.
Instead of what?
Instead of their usual soup.
Oh, why? It's like a beef broth or something.
The usual one smells like clams. I don't like it.
It's not. You're a weirdo. I obsessed with the soup. The salad's so good. I do like.
Oh my God, the salad with
I
that.
do like lobster.
Okay.
You like lobster?
I love lobster. I don't know if I'd order from Benihana though.
Oh, by the way, we're doing a birthday party for you like 6 months late.
Oh yeah. It's my half birthday.
When are we doing that? In July?
July 8th.
Yeah. Because they just texted me today to confirm on Saturday. We were supposed to do it on Saturday,
Oh yeah.
but we rescheduled. Are you working? Why did we have to reschedule? Oh, because Mike's out of town? Okay. Yeah.
And then I found out the day we're doing it, he's out of town again. So I'm like, well,
Wait, stop it.
yeah.
Where's he
it's
going?
Mexico. He's in St. Louis right now. He's going to Mexico City.
But then what else is he doing?
Going to Greece the following week.
Do you like when he's out of town?
Yes and no. Yes. Yes. Yeah. You know what? We've talked about it. It's like when they go out of town, when your partner goes out of town, it's just easier. In a weird way, it's easier because I know I'm on deck.
We have talked about
not
this.
resentful about anyone.
Because when you do it all yourself.
And I'm watching a sad sack just sit there. Now, granted, he's so active.
Who?
Mike.
Oh, yeah. No,
But
but
still,
it's different. It's like
different.
when you could be given twice triple the workload. But if it's all on you, there's nothing to complain about. There's nobody to divide it or to be like,
or to feel
wait,
like
you're
you
doing
got an
too much.
uneven shift.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's like really like I actually have like no hostility about any of it. And it could be like triple the work. Like, you know what I mean? But for some reason when he's there, sometimes I'm just like, what's going on here? Like, because our like day to day is so different. You know, I know he's like dealing with different elements of like the business and you know, that outside of the home, but like it's like I'm still slammed, and then when he comes home, I feel like he still thinks all of that stuff is like my domain, and I feel like no, now you're home, so it's equal. But I get why he would see it that way, but it just makes me angry inside. Mm-hmm. Did your jar of names ever work out? Remember how you were saying you were putting the names in the jar, but you put more of his names in?
He found out how to spell mom.
Yeah.
And was picking me.
Ted?
So no, it did
To do everything?
Mm-hmm.
It's your
He'd be
turn,
like-
Mom.
He's like, I got one with an O. And I was like, Ted, you always get the one with an O.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so he kind of, and you know, Mike puts
Dodd.
Lola to
Why
bed.
don't you spell it Dodd?
I love that I put in
I mean, he can read now, no?
8 dads and 6
Can
moms.
he read?
No.
No?
He's really interested in it. He wants to, but he's not. Mike will do things, but it's like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
He fucking complains the entire time he's doing
But do you think when you're not there, he doesn't complain at all?
Not at all.
He doesn't feel that sense of
He crushes it.
and he doesn't feel that sense of aggravation. See, that's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
Because I think like when both parents are home, oftentimes it's like both of them are wanting to like feel more taken care of.
Both people want a break.
Yes, both people want a break, but when you're alone, you bust it and you go into like hyperdrive and you kill it.
I don't know
With
how
a
I'm
smile
gonna
on
do
your
this
face.
weekend, though. I'm a little nervous about this weekend.
He's gone all weekend. Why are you nervous?
I don't know. Days are long. At the age they're at, it's long days.
But you still have help on the weekends?
I don't know if I will.
Oh.
Hopefully.
Why? What do you mean?
At least tomorrow, hopefully.
Oh, why are you phasing out of that?
No. It's just, I feel like my weekend person kind of like wants to do her own thing. I'm sure she'll help me this weekend, but like last weekend, she was like, it's okay that I don't work this weekend. I was like, of course. No one wants to work on a weekend.
And I
get
actually like not having someone every weekend, to be honest.
it. Yeah, no.
You
enjoy
still
it.
have littles. Yeah.
But now Lola's getting to the age where all she wants is me.
All I want is you.
I know. Well, I'm having not to come back to me again.
Yeah, bring it back. Bring it back around.
Like 5 years ago, I started having this weird anxiety that I shouldn't even say it out loud because it's going to spike my anxiety again.
What?
It's how my panic disorder started, where I felt like my tongue was too big for my mouth.
Okay. When did this start?
in 2017.
Okay.
And I had to go to see a CBT therapist.
That's why it started?
Mm-hmm. And sometimes now when I'm
Does it
talking,
fit?
I get tripped up over my tongue and I'm like, fuck, it's happening again.
Like,
Do you
that's such
hear
a
it?
strange fear.
Think about it.
No, it's a freaky fear to even, you're not like aware of your tongue until you start like thinking about it. It's just like the same thing though with any neuroses. It's like you could be like this, you know what I mean? If something like freaks somebody else out for whatever reason and you try to imagine that freaking you out, it could easily,
It triggers.
yeah, trigger you. Yeah.
Like you don't feel the sides of your tongue against your teeth right now?
I'm not, just stop.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't know. Do I?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not
It
concerned.
trips me up. So it
can't.
only happens like every 5 years, but it's starting to happen.
Is it
again to
happening
me.
right now?
Yeah. Well, I see myself like mispronouncing things. My pronunciation is off on certain things. And I'm like, fuck, it's my tongue again.
There was a time where I felt, not that my tongue was too big, but there was a time where I was like, am I talking differently? But I don't know actually why, but I didn't think my tongue was too big. I thought like maybe I was losing like motor skills or something. I've had that fear. I've had that fear before, where I've had like a twitch in my face and I'm like, oh my God, it's all going malfunction.
That and like fibromyalgia. I'm like, it's happening. I've had the weird patch of skin that hurts.
Stop. Wait, so you sent me an article about the hokas. The hokas.
Can you believe that?
So those are the sneakers you were wearing last few weeks ago. I can't get down with it. They're so hideous.
You've never put them on? No. Don't ever put them on then.
You love? Wait, so it's a French company?
I have no idea, actually.
What factoids do you have for me about that article?
Oh, I just read that it was interesting. Did you see the graph?
I just saw that they were
The graph of like Allbirds like plummeting down
yeah.
and then Hoka's moving straight up.
and they said because they grew slow because they I think intentionally were growing slower.
literally-
They're now like $1 billion company.
Yep.
crazy.
You put those on and it's like walking on pillows.
They're saying
You
that
don't
the
feel the
demo is
ground.
like crazy. It's like from kids to like
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
everyone's wearing them.
older
Everyone.
individuals.
Yeah, a 75-year-old man turned me onto him when I was in Austin.
But are they like performance shoes? Like, are they
Yes.
actually good for
Yes.
like for running and
He
stuff?
was like, I run. He's like, I was always a competitive runner. I stopped, and someone introduced me to these shoes, and I was able to start.
But what do you love about them?
They offer a lot of support, and they're like, I don't know, it just like cradles your foot. Like you start running, and you don't feel like you're running. Like it's just a perfect. They're kind of like little boats.
I'm running. I don't even know I'm running.
My whole body's
Luca told me
moving.
there's a pair of shoes. I think it's Nike that makes them have been banned from the NBA. Do you want to try my sandals on?
No, because yours are stretched out and mine aren't. Sam made me buy it, but she didn't make me.
Are you keeping yours?
Yeah, I've worn them like a few times, hoping they would stretch out as
Oh.
far as yours did.
Kottie has skinny, sweet little skinny feet, and
I literally have the most
I have
narrow
wide,
feet. Sam's
wide
are like
load.
little pancakes.
They're like a Mack truck. I do have an arch though. My sister doesn't have an arch.
Like, I don't know what you did. Did you have them stretched or your foot
No.
just did that? Like, I want
know.
to switch with you and be like, can you do that to mine?
Give them to me.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can switch with you for a little while or something. I don't know.
And just work them in? 'cause
Yeah,
they
I'll
look
work
like
my
that?
little puppers in.
Your little pancake feet.
Stretch those little suckers
Bing,
out.
bing, bing. All right, so
What else?
I weighed in this morning for our little challenge.
Oh yeah, you want a challenge? You want a duel? Is this a challenge? This is just a challenge with you. You're just going to show me what you're made of.
I don't know. Do you want me to do Mediterranean or macros?
I don't know. You mentioned macros, but I don't know exactly what that means.
I don't know. This trainer did
The
macros
thought?
for me.
The thought,
It's just a lot of
school of
food.
thought.
Oh, yeah. School of yeah, she
Yeah.
did macros.
Yeah.
Should I hope she's not listening?
What if
then
you
she'll
just
know.
do vodka?
I would crush that. I would crush
How
that
long
diet.
could you survive on just water and vodka?
Days. I don't even need the water. As long as I have Topo Chico and vodka, I'm good. And some citrus.
Wait, have you heard of ranch water?
It's not good.
Oh, someone who said, I'll take a ranch water. And I was like, what is ranch water?
Isn't it like just lime, tequila, and club soda?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they do it in all these cans now and they taste like shit.
Ugh. Anything canned like that is not
No.
good.
Tastes
Except
like-
for the espresso martini.
Oh my God, you didn't bring me
I know,
any.
I forgot. You can come over and get some.
Ugh.
I'll take a ranch water. No, I bet your ranch water, if you made me one, would be
I've
bomb.
made them and they're really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my vodka sodas and my ranch waters are really next level.
Ranch water.
Ranch.
So is it only tequila that would qualify a ranch water? Mm-hmm. Okay. Fine.
Did that originate through Yellowstone?
Oh, maybe.
I think so.
That makes sense. Did you watch that show? Mm-hmm. Was it?
I only watched season 1.
Oh, how many seasons are there?
I think 3 or 4.
Oh.
I don't know. He's done with it now. Costner's done.
I never watched it.
Wait,
but
who's
it looked
going
good.
in now?
Who's going in what?
Someone's replacing him.
Oh, they're doing another season?
They're just replacing him. Oh, yeah, they're doing another season.
Yellowstone. Wait, have you heard of this show, The Idol?
Yeah. Matthew McConaughey. I knew it.
Oh my God, that's going to be great.
So fucking
See,
good.
I don't know. He's a bigger draw for me than Costner.
Whatever. Have you watched Yellowstone?
No.
Oh, my God, you would love
You've
it.
watched only one season.
Yeah.
Why did you stop?
Oh, it just got busy.
I need some good stuff to watch. Okay, so wait, have you heard of The Idol?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm into it.
Okay. Did you watch it?
No.
I can't. I'm so on the fence. So there's one episode out. There's 3 episodes. I think there's only going to be 6. I've watched 2, and I'm like disturbed. It's like disturbing.
It's just a ton of sex, I heard.
But it's like twisted, and I don't mind a little kink. Like a little foreplay, a little I don't know, sex. I don't know,
Yeah.
but it's like twisted, very twisted, male perspective, kind of I don't know, but what I'm obsessed with Lily Rose Depp. I think she is
She's intriguing.
have I said this? I think she is the most sexy human alive right now. And she's just so she's beautiful, of course, but she's so and she's skinny, but she's just unusual. But
I want to see what she looks
she's just unusual. Her face, it's just I don't know. There's something. She has this crazy appeal, and I want to watch her. I want to watch anything she does, but I cannot.
Oh, I see
The
what you mean.
Weeknd creeps me out. The Weeknd makes me feel so uncomfortable, and to the point where I can't shake it off after I watch him. I'm ugh. I feel gross and dirty and disgusting. And the show's actually shot at his house, his real house.
like. Oh, my gosh. Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
But she's so fun. She's just so fascinating to watch. But I don't think I can keep going with the show. Can you watch 2 episodes and then tell me how disgusting you feel after?
Do you see The Weeknd naked?
No, of course not.
You see her naked, though.
Oh, he's so gross. He has a rat tail in it.
Ew.
I literally, can you please
Yes.
please watch it. At least 1 or 2
Oh, my
episodes.
God. She's Johnny Depp's daughter?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. She went to Oakwood too.
No.
Yeah. She was in Caleb's class.
No.
Yeah.
How old is she?
22?
Was she a hot commodity?
Yeah, but always traveling,
Why, was she
Also-
always an actress?
I think she probably, she was I think Karl Lagerfeld made her at one of the faces of Chanel when she was 15 or 16.
Oh, my God. I cannot believe it's Johnny Depp's daughter.
Why? Why can't you believe that?
I don't know.
Did you ever see the mom is a French actress?
Oh, Vanessa
Paradis. Did you ever see her in anything?
No.
She is a knockout. But they both have this je ne sais quoi appeal to them. It's like Kate Mossy, but it's on steroids. There's something so interesting about them, and it's not just that they're pretty. There's something fascinating. I'm telling you, you'll be feeling. I guarantee you're gonna have the same sentiments as me. You're gonna be I'm obsessed with Lily Rose Depp, but I'm I feel dirty and gross.
Okay,
The
I'm gonna
Weeknd, The Weeknd is gross.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not into
Blah.
it, really.
Can we make a pact?
What?
Will you watch at least 1 episode before we do another podcast?
Yeah.
I need you to weigh in on this. I'm so torn because I just want to watch her, but I'm I don't think I can do it. I can't watch this grossness.
Yeah, I'll watch.
Okay.
For next time.
Okay.
We'll discuss.
All right.
Everyone's watching it.
Well, there was major hangups with the production because I think he wanted to reshoot it. A bunch of people that were working on it left. I was trying to get to the bottom. It was supposed to come out
What's his real name?
6-9 months ago. Abel?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All right. Well, I love you.
Do you want to swing by Home Goods again?
If you ever take me to Home Goods again, I mean, literally, you're so above it. Why are you?
know.
Even,
I don't know why I'm going.
Target looks literally the Amon compared to Home Goods.
It's the Neiman Marcus.
Literally, I can't. And that strip mall is of no use to us.
Savage.
If I ever see you
no use to us.
turning into that specific strip mall again, I cannot.
All right, deal.
Fine.
I'll see you next week.
Don't worry about it.